Welcome back everybody to another Elden Ring How to Cheese guide. Today we're gonna cheese Morgott, the Omen King. And we're gonna do that using, of course, the Morgott's Shackle, but we're not gonna do it in the normal way. We use Morgott's Shackle, I think I used once or twice or something, and he's like stunned for a few seconds or something like that. No. We're gonna stun him for his entire first phase. And then we're gonna use Poison and Rot to kill him in the second phase so that we don't have to do anything in the second phase. Perfect. If that sounds good, then listen on. You're gonna need a couple of things. But it's, of course, first item you need is gonna be Morgott's Shackle. It's the item down here. You get this from patches. If you haven't seen patches before, easiest way to know where he is check the wiki. He's in Murkwater Cave, but depending on where you are in his questline, he might appear in other places and stuff like that. So check the wiki to find patches. You buy this for 5,000 runes. And then I also recommend that you pick up other couple of things here. First of all, I recommend Rotten Breath. You can purchase that at the Dragon Communion altar in Cathedral of Dragon Communion, and you can buy it for 1 dragon heart. There's many ways of cheesing the dragons if you're having difficulty defeating a dragon to get this spell. Many ways, it's not difficult at all. Then you can also pick up Poison Mist. It's in Weeping Peninsula, dropped by a Teardrop Scarab in a forest area southeast of Castle Moon Rampart. Site of Grace, yes. And then also, this is very much optional. You actually don't need this at all, really, but it makes it even easier. It makes it even easier. If you want absolutely the easiest way of defeating this guy, I also recommend getting the Ash of War Bloodhound step. You can get that by killing the Knight's Cavalry at the bridge in front of Lena's Rise Tower in Dragonbarrow. So this guy is super easy to kill. You just run past him, you run on all the poison things, you keep to the left, and he's just gonna automatically die. And you're gonna get like 40,000 runes. So it's a good way of just getting those runes if you haven't gotten them already, and you get the Bloodhound step, which is an amazing Ash of War. I put it on the lightest dagger possible so that I don't get over encumbered here. And it's just a level 1 dagger with that thing on. I haven't upgraded it or anything. You're not gonna need to do any manual labor. I don't know how to phrase this at all. Okay, so anyways, now that you got all these things assembled, here's how we do it. You're gonna play the video. This is pre-recorded footage. You're gonna use the seal once. You're gonna use it twice. Outside of the door, don't go in. 3 times, okay. Then you're gonna summon Melina. And then you're gonna go inside. And here was a little bit of a bug when I recorded this, so I couldn't use my items or my spells. I don't know what happened. I had to re-equip them. So I'm just gonna skip forward a little bit. So what you should do is just stand here and cast Rotten Breath twice. But I couldn't do it, so then I went into my inventory and I like re-equipped the items, and I was like, okay, now I can cast spells. Okay, great. So if you stagger this guy, he's gonna come out of this. That's why we're using Poison Breath, or Rotten Breath and Poison Mist, because these things usually don't stagger him. There is a chance if he takes enough damage from these things that he is gonna get staggered by this. So that's why I'm just spreading poison and getting all the dots on him, all the damage over time that you can get on this guy. Because in the second phase, all we're gonna do is run away with Bloodhound Step. We're not gonna be fighting, we're just gonna make sure he has enough poisons on him. So you can have, of course, both poison and this. Here you can see I dealt too much damage and he got staggered. But luckily, Melina came in there for, for the mega stagger. And then now he's entering his second phase, so I make sure he has the Rotten Breath on him. So he has, he both has poisoned and he has Scarlet Rot on him. And now we just run away. Now I also summon. You can summon whatever summon you have, just for him to have more targets to focus on. And now I'm just gonna use Bloodhound Step to run away from him. Of course, I think I'm gonna attack him like once or something like that in this fight. Like, you're free to attack him. It's not gonna ruin anything, but if you want the absolute easiest time possible to cast Run Away here. Of course, it dies faster if you attack him. It makes sense, but you don't have to, because he's just gonna die to the Scarlet Rot. Eventually, it's gonna take some time. Also, Melina is dealing damage, so that's gonna be enough to deal with him. But yeah, just run away. As you can see, Bloodhound Step is pretty good. Pretty good for running away, gotta say. You should be safer. You could just also idle in a corner. You don't need to even be close to him. Anyways, that's how we cheese him. See you next time.